You may begin to notice that something has already started to shift. Even if you don't yet know how you'll discover that shift, you will. Because the moment you hear this, something inside you begins remembering. Something old, something new, something absurdly true. You might already sense how easy it becomes to combine all these ideas, beliefs and concepts, as if they've been waiting for this moment to dissolve, fuse and reassemble into something far more flexible, something alive. A new operating system made not of code, but of characters, quirks and cosmic comedy. And maybe, just maybe, you've already been doing it. Because you're here now, aren't you? So imagine this. A man walks on stage. He doesn't say a word. He just stands. Audience waits. He waits longer. The silence becomes funny. Then uncomfortable. Then hilarious. Why? Because discomfort is just surprise, without explanation. And the subconscious loves surprises. And so you begin to realize discomfort can be repurposed into power. And absurdity can be alchemy. And your mind loves rearranging patterns, especially when it's not even trying. What if, like that man on stage, you too are a performer? Every belief a costume, every behaviour a set piece, and every moment a chance to improvise. You've worn identities before. Now you can craft them intentionally and effortlessly and with mystery. Because you're not here to fit the script. You're here to flip the stage. Let's say a lounge singer becomes a cab driver, and that cab driver becomes a prophet, and the prophet, he never existed. Just a joke that became real by being told too many times. What you find with this chaotic comedy is the lines between real and imagined. It's meant to be danced on, not walked, not guarded, danced, because identity is a sketch, and sketches were made to be redrawn. So go ahead, be eccentric, be mysterious, be the performance that teaches while teasing. And just like that, your unconscious begins asking, what if my most authentic self is always my most playful invention? Consider a belief. It's not a fact, it's a frame. A persuasive suggestion accepted without resistance. When that frame is flexible, you can bend the world to fit your art. You begin to understand failure is feedback, resistance is rhythm, disruption is engagement, discomfort is potential wearing a disguise. Let that land, let it settle where old limits once lived. Because your unconscious, it already knows how to install new software. It's been doing it since you learned to laugh, or walk, or tell a joke that no one understood until they did, and now it installs. The pleasure of uncertainty, the joy in pushing norms, the confidence in self-created characters, the certainty that energy is magnetic. The deep trust that absurdity often speaks the truest truths. You've probably noticed how people lean into energy, not logic, into mystery, not certainty. And the trickster knows this, the anti-comedian, the artist of awkward silences and surreal punchlines. He doesn't ask for permission. He creates momentum through curiosity. You do too. You already have. Because authenticity, it isn't a performance, it's a polarity. And the more unapologetically strange you are, the more deeply people feel that they can be themselves around you. What if charisma is not what you say, but the space you hold when you say nothing? What if confidence is not certainty, but the willingness to improvise with whatever shows up? You begin to see that comedy and transformation, they're one and the same. Both interrupt patterns, both blend perception, both create surprise, and surprise is the doorway to change. When you laugh, you surrender. And in that moment of surrender, your walls drop, your heart opens, your mind hears. So maybe that's how beliefs shift, not by force, but by fun, not by argument, but by example, not by proving, but by playing. As you imagine what it feels like to live this way, you realise you already are. So let's rewind, reweave, repeat without repeating. Because the you who believes that comedy is art, that discomfort is delightful, that absurdity is awakening, their identity is elastic, that people follow energy, that you already exists. This is just remembering. This is the echo, calling the original voice. You already act like the anti-comedian of your old patterns. You already laugh in the face of rigidity. You already find power in paradox. And from here forward, you carry a magnetic frame. The belief that the stronger your presence, the more playful your process, the more powerful your path. So go ahead, break the pattern, blur the lines. Be the performer who teaches truths by pretending not to. Because when you live like that, the universe always laughs with you.